everyone, it's Christina of CraftyPaws. Happy holidays, everyone. I made this Bendi card this morning. I've actually had the idea for this card for quite a while now, and I finally had a few hours this morning to craft this up. And I think it came out super cute, and I'm going to go through and share with you guys all the different components that I used to make it. First of all, the back here, I heat embossed with white embossing powder this Naughty or Nice stamp from this Mary Nice Julie Nutting's Prima Cling Stamp Set. It's a gift that I received from my dear friend Dorothy Jewell, and I love the font of it. Like I said, heat emboss that, and then I use some distress inks, peacock feathers, tumbled glass, and a little bit of spun sugar just at the horizon line over there to give it a soft kind of graded look of pink and kind of teal. And I then sprinkled some water, just misted this water onto my fingers and then sprinkled it to get kind of this mottled look in the background. And then I took some watered down Copic opaque white and just splattered that to get kind of the darker white splattering snow kind of look to the background. Then for the snowy hillsides, I used the Lawn Fawn Stitched Hillside die. I actually used 3 of the 4 dies in the set. And I cut hills for this back piece, this middle piece right here, and then I decided to do another layer here, and then this front layer. And both of these tuck in to this card, so I can write a little message down here. And then for this scene here, what I did was I took the snowman, the Build a Snowman die from Diamond Dies. It's one of my favorites from, I think it was last year's collection. And by the way, if you don't already know, Diamond Dies is having a sale through December 31st, 2016. You can use the coupon code Christmas20 for 20% off your entire order and free worldwide shipping on all orders of $20 or more. And what I did to make this snowman, see, this is a triple snowman, and instead I just wanted to have 2 because I knew I was going to build a scene with these little dogs and I didn't want the snowman to be huge. So I just tucked it behind and glued it under and just used the top 2 balls here. Then I cut a top hat here. I cut the top hat with some patterned scraps. It's a pink and green, kind of minty green pattern paper. And then I used some Copic colors to add some dot details. And I actually cut the scarf here 3 times, one for this piece, one for this piece, and one for this little side dangling piece here. So if you look at it closely, you can see that the patterns go in different directions like they would on a real scarf, as opposed to just cutting it out once and putting it down once, which is totally fine to do also. But it tucks in beautifully around the neck and the body, the top part of the torso of the snowman. And then for the arms, because I knew the snowman was going to be smaller than the triple, I just cut off little bits of the ends so that the arms would be kind of a more reasonable size. For the nose, I just cut the nose like normal. And I had the little dots for the coal eyes and mouth and the little buttons. And I just glued all those little pieces on, and voila, it was done. I added some white details, just a little sparkle or shine to the eyes with a Signo white gel pen. And then I had these 2 dogs from this Hero Arts Leah Griffith stamp set. This stamp set is called Party Time. And I think the dogs are so cute, but I remembered that they looked like they were dancing or at least upright and that their arms were out. So I decided I was going to have them building the snowman. I also decided to give this little guy a candy cane that was from a scrap left over from another project. And I doodled some little holiday hats for each of the pups. And I added little tiny white pom-poms to the tops or ends of the hats just to give a little extra fun and dimension. I also had a sparkly snowflake button, and I snapped off the back and glued that onto the top of the top hat of the snowman, just again to give a little extra interest. And these little pieces were gifted to me by my friend Shonda, who's Slim Cards here on YouTube. So these are the pups that are the nice pups building a snowman together. And then this little pup, it's so cute. I decided I was going to use this Paper Sweeties pup. It's from the Sweeties Pets collection. And I just thought that his little expression is so darn cute. And the way he's sitting looks like he's been up to mischief, at least to me. So I colored him up. I also made a little Christmas hat for him. By the way, I paper pieced this little doodled area for the patterns using the same pattern that I use for the snowman for all of the little hats for the dogs. I fussy cut all of these little dogs out, including their little hats, and I used a memento marker to edge the sides of the little fussy cut dogs and hats so that there would not be any white edges showing. And this little guy here is sitting very self-satisfied because he just demolished a little snowman over here. So you see a carrot, some coal pieces, one arm sticking up out of the snowbank, and the top hat over here because he's played Pupzilla. So he's the naughty pup, but very happy. So this is my last holiday card. I had so much fun making it this morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful crafty day. And if you celebrate Christmas, I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.